Welcome to yet another episode of Access on Kenyanvibetv. I'm your host, as always, Ruby, and today we're on location at Under the Radar in Kilimani, and we've got the one and only
P to the R-O.
PRO.
Yes, welcome to this beautiful event of ours.
So let's get right into it. Released Chuki lately, right? Before that was Havu Fun, or did Havu Fun come after?
I released Kameshika, then Havu Fun, then Chuki came out like a week and a half back.
Okay, what is this relationship between you and hip-hop and you and Kapuka? Why are you choosing to sway both sides?
People would call it choosing, but it's not choosing. It's doing what everybody has to listen to, you know. Doing Kapuka means, you know, I have Kapuka fans out there who want to listen to that type of music. And doing Chuki, you know, I have people who wouldn't listen to Have a Fun. So they need something to bump to.
All right, that's great. Now, after Chuki, I think Christoph just the other day released Dambo, and you guys are brothers. Like, it's known, it's out there. It's no, come on now, no. Like, wait, hold up. I don't see Jolisa. Like, just hang in there a little bit.
I'm too used to this. Sometimes I even confuse the interviewer. You know, I think I confuse because my last interview I always get asked about my small brother Christoph. Big shout out to the kid though.
Let me ask my question now. Let me just fall in line with everybody else that asked. What is your relationship like, both at home as just brothers and as artists?
As brothers, it's really good that we're doing the same thing, you know, because there's support at the end of the day. You know, I do any song, before I release it, I have to send it to him, you know, because he's good at what he does. You know, everybody knows it. He's done hit songs, so he knows what sound is good and what sound is not good, you know. So, as my brother, I'm thankful to God, Maze, because, you know, I'm Christoph's brother. You know, I don't have to worry about, is this nice? Will it work? I just have to send it to him and he will tell me if it's good or not. And it's vice versa for him as well. Because, you know, he saw what I was doing before for him to be in what he's doing. I started this music before him. You know, so the support and you know, being brothers at the same time. Because getting a big artist to advise you is a problem to anybody. You can't call Red and at your Red. Nah. But for me, it's my small bro. I won't even call him. I'll text him. I won't call. He'll call me. You know, so I'm thankful for that. Yeah.
Do you ever feel like there's a sense of competition in the sense that, you know, you and Christoph are both in the industry, you and Christoph are both, you know, speaking to the same fans? You know, there's people who are going to say, who's that? He almost sounds like Christoph, things like that. Do you feel like there has to be a distinction? Like, Pro is doing his thing, Christoph is doing his thing.
No. Chris will sound like me because we're brothers. If you call Chris on the phone, he sounds exactly the way I sound. So when I record, there will be a little bit of similarity, but I promise you, he has his own style. I have my own style, you know. Inshallah, apparently they're all good. So I don't find it as competition, you know, and plus I find it as it pushes me to do what I can't do, because we're artists with different type of styles, even though we were brought from the same, you know, bread. I take from him and he takes from me, so I don't call it competition. He is me and I am him because he's family.
Now, I know you've worked with Pacho and you've also worked with Big Beats and Motif. Like, doing your thing at all these record labels, does it cause any friction? Like, do you ever experience, like, people from Pacho like, you know what, nah, you record too much here, you can't be doing your thing at Big Beats?
You know, because everybody have their own sounds,
right.
And, you know, Pacho, they know my power in their sound, right. You know, so of course for them they would think this is what you should do, and Big Beats would think this is what you should do, and Motif would think this is what you should do. But at the end of the day, it's the artist. What do I think? Don't let the producer, you know, tell you everything. I think, you think I'm good, you think I'm good, you think I'm good, so I'm good. So I'll do all of it. Yeah.
Okay, great. Now, are you looking at working with other, you know, producers, like from that circle?
Of course, man. Rico Beats, man, he's a big, he's really good, he's talented, he's done Mazishi by Calligraph Jones. Big shout out to all those guys. Yeah, of course, this is one of the producers I'm really willing to work with, because we're trying I like working with anybody who comes out. You know, people would choose a producer from their name. Because this is Nani, I'll record with him. No. There's people out there who are good, like Rico Beats. He's not really big yet, but he will be big. With Mazishi, everybody knows him already, yeah. So I'm looking forward to working with him, and probably Savara, man. People don't know. Do people know Savara is a producer? Well, I'm Christoph's brother. He probably doesn't know I know he's a producer, but Savara, I would like to work with him because I have had things that people haven't had that he has done as a producer.
What is your relationship like with other industry players, like other people who are like Gabu and because I know Christoph is cool with all these guys, and you and Christoph hang around each other a lot, right?
Yeah, I'll say this. P Unit as a whole have been quite supportive to my brother's music.
Okay.
So big shout out to the big guns in the industry and everybody who takes time to. Every big artist who takes time to appreciate any new artists, big shout out to them. P Unit do a lot of that. I'm on the Wabe video, manze. They gave me a chance to be on there. Not because we're cool, but because they think, we're P Unit and this guy is doing this and that. We need people to know he's doing this and that because they're people who are trying to take the Kenyan industry somewhere.
I've seen you on Kali's videos. Like, do you and Calligraph go way back?
Of course we do. Kali started with my bro.
Yeah.
So of course we go way back. I spoke to him before they ever shot their first video. We Be Happening. And me and Kali are family, man. From way back. I'm happy for all these guys. I told them it's going to be crazy one day. I kept telling them that, and it's happening now. And I've joined them now, and we're doing it. And they support me 100% all day.
Now, as pro the artist, and you've also mentioned that a lot of interviews you go to, people are always asking like, as Christoph's brother, like what's happening there? What is your brand like away from being Christoph's brother? As an artist.
I'm an entertainer, man. I'm not gonna limit myself to calling myself a performer or an artist.
Right.
I'm an entertainer. I'm all rounder. I can act and make you laugh, and yeah, I can. So we're planning things like reality TV shows, inshallah, with my family. Big shout out to my family, and so I'm an entertainer.
Okay.
Yeah, so expect a lot from me other than music. Okay. Yeah, I can turn into Ludacris and be on Fast and Furious any day.
Stack up that dough. What is the entertainment? Having been away and then coming back, the entertainment scene now as compared to when you left it, when Christoph was just starting out and Calligraph and all these people, and now coming back and they're actually doing it. Yeah.
It's changed. Kids, there's future now. There's trap music.
Yeah.
Future days, da 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 da. Yeah. That's what kids want to listen to. Yeah. So you have to find a Kenyan way to make it sound like what they're listening to, so they can bump to you.
Yeah.
The sound will always change. That's what artists don't know. And I'm seeing some old artists still doing what they were doing then. Fine, you can do it the way you were doing it then, but you have to relate with the guys for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
So I'm doing it like that. I'm trying to, as much as I do it for everybody, I have to make everybody relate to it.
Right.
Yeah, that's the most important.
Right. Okay, great. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Tangu nikwe CEO washaanza kubonga mo, washamba wataki pro, wasichana wanataki though, wakisikia ni pro wanaruka kwenye dance floor, hata upo dance bro, kuna fans floor, kuna fast floors, kuna slow floors bro pia.